Good morning, everyone. Was Addict here. Well, tomorrow is my big day. Tomorrow I celebrate 2 years off the meth. I spent 17 years in the addiction of meth and never thought in a million years I would have got as far as I've got now. I started in 2019 and I did really, really well, that first year. As much as it was, as hard as it was, but I made it a year, and I was like, wow, this shit's crazy, The mind of frame that you get when you stop using, it takes time to heal, but you start feeling these things and clear-headed and just all these things happen to you and you think, whoa, shit, I remember I was probably about 6-7 months into recovery and I felt the breeze on my face, something I've never felt in my life because I was so numb and dead. I felt the breeze hit my face. I was like, fucking wow. So pretty much you come alive, right? Because we're kind of, when we're addicts, we're kind of dead. I never really knew how to love. I could love people to a certain extent, but not true love because there was something blocking my love muscle. I know true love now. So. But yeah, it was a big struggle. So I had 2 relapses because I started in 2019. I've had 2 relapses on the ice. But then I thought to myself, in 2020 or 2021, whatever it was, I thought to myself, if I can make it one more year like I did that time, I have a chance. I definitely have a chance. So I went at it again, and then I went 1 year clean, and I made it. I was like, holy fucking shit. I didn't even know how to feel because anyone who uses drugs all their life, to be clean off your choice for a year is just fucking mind-blowing. It's a very proud moment. And I want to say this to any family that's watching that has people in recovery. Do something special for them. Do something special. So important. This birthday is more than just being born, because our addictions can take our lives. So celebrate it, celebrate it and make sure you tell them that you're proud and stuff. I do have to pull things out of my family for them to say stuff or organise, a cake or whatever else. But it's really, really important, because I know, it's a lonely road when you get into recovery as well. And same as in addiction as well. And just to have people take recognition of, however you say it, of you and your struggle and staying clean, because most people don't make it out, right? Most people don't make it out. And the ones that have made it have fucking superpowers. As much as they're fucking dying and they I go for serious struggle. I got bad mental health. I recently had a 2-month relapse. So they're strong, like super strong and incredible, but we do struggle and suffer. It's a suffer every day for us, especially me. I don't know about you, but I suffer daily. I think about using daily. I do so much for my recovery to stop me from going back. So it's so important, whatever is the things you do, when you find the things that are going to help you, you'll know and just really put focus into them. This thing like go off Facebook. I recently this month I'm off Facebook for a month and I'm just really doing some healing because, I started smoking cigarettes, I started drinking, spent so much money on something that's not even worth it, temporary numbness, right? But then when you come down off it, you got a stupid hangover, it's disgusting. I don't get up and do anything. I have to recover like four days to recover, right? And that's how that cycle starts, right? You start to use and then you need it to wake up, to do stuff, and it just comes that cycle of if you don't have the drug or the drink, you can't function, and that's where it comes down to, yeah? So important to remember that for anyone who's watching that is early days of drinking or using, because it's fun. It is, it's fun. It's real fun, but it crashes pretty full on, and sometimes you can be stuck in that obsession for so many years, like me. I never imagine this day would come for me to say I'm clean 2 years. That's just something that never ever happens. And I'm super proud. Tomorrow, I am going out to the movies. I am going to watch a movie with my son and my family. We're also going to have something to eat as well. So I'm pretty happy about that. And then Sunday, I'm doing a thing. My whole family is coming. That makes me want to cry, because when you're an addict, you know, you push people away, or people don't want to talk to you because you're a shitty fucking addict, and you fucking steal from them. You do stuff that you never would imagine to do when you're straight, right? I'm straight now, and I would never, ever do the things I done when I was in recovery, in addiction, you know? So we're going out to mum's, and they're making me something yummy to eat and stuff, and we're going to celebrate as a family. You know, I didn't talk to my brother for many years, you know, and I got clean, and I got to know him and his wife, and they're incredible, you know. They're the things you got to experience. And my son's here, you know. All my family to be here on the anniversary is just really exciting. And I'm going to look back on my journey, because it's so, so, so important. You know, it's really important to remember, you know, where you come from. You know I struggle, and I always think, fuck, I'm struggling so much, I hate this, you know, I want to take drugs, I want to do this because I can't fucking handle these feelings and this mental health. But when I look back on my book, I think, far out, like, I'm not even struggling, it's a little bit. When I first started, like, I don't know even how I survived, to tell you the truth. Like, it was pretty fucking intense. And I'm so glad when I drank that I didn't throw away my clean time, you know, because I know it's a possibility when I drink to get on it. And I did. I tried to get on it a couple times, but didn't succeed. And I'm thankful that that happened. And I'm thankful to really see that, hey, this is a bad idea. My addiction is enjoying this so much. I'm getting this, like, the feel of it. I'm numbing out for a couple of hours. I'm numbing out and forgetting my life of trying to fucking stay sober and clean, you know? And it's just like, fuck. And I think, no. It's coming an obsession, you know? When you drink a whole bottle, straight bottle on your own, after not drinking for 2 years, that's a worry, yeah? So, yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm super, super excited for my 2-year birthday. Amazing family time for the first time. You know, I've got a house, I've got a beautiful car, like, life is on track, you know. And it's anyone who's going through recovery, like, I don't know your situation and how long it will take to recover. You know, mine was probably about a 3-year thing before I could say, hey, yeah, I can see something happening, you know. But yeah, just put all you've got into it. And like they say, one day at a time, you know. I used to go one day at a time from 5 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. That's all I had to get through. And then I had my pills, and I go to sleep, and I redo it again. But having foundation, having having a routine was huge. At the moment, I'm not on Facebook. I'm making my bed every single morning. And when I brush my teeth, I do IMs. You know, I'm still working those Bella steps to stay clean and sober. You know, this is my 4th year in this recovery. You know, I started this 4 years ago, and it's you know, it's a journey, and I've enjoyed it. I've hated it. I've enjoyed it, and it's been nice to share my story and have everyone watch me grow. You know, I know when I first started doing videos, I was a mess. You know, I couldn't speak. I was like, blah, fuck, this is so scary. I'm looking at myself. Holy shit, I fucking hate myself. But now I look at myself, and I know I see this beautiful person that's recovered and got her shit together. And I've done it mostly on my own, you know, because no one can change you. It's you that makes the decision. It's you that takes those steps to create a recovery world like me. And I did. I put it fucking all in, and I went as hard as I could. I fell, I got up. I fell, I got up. I fell, I got up. I wrote, I journaled. You know, I journaled all the time. I started my bullet diary, and I put all my heart into that bullet diary. And I got times where I could sit there with a cup of tea and cry over pages and know that I've released it into something. And it doesn't have to be anybody around. You know, that's healing at a deeper level. So anyway, guys, happy recovery. Was addict is 2 years and fucking loving it. and spending quality time with family in my recovery.